Hey everybody, welcome to the 1804 show, chapter 2. I'm your host, Dollar Will, and this is episode 10. Yeah. Yeah, we about to get it popping tonight and do what we do. We working. That's the thing I do. I work. And also, I just want people to really understand how much work I put into this and how much time I put into this. This ain't easy. Being a young entrepreneur, not easy at all. Once you realize how much money and time that you got to put into your business, it's real. It's so real, but other than that, it's soothing. It's therapeutic when you go into business for yourself and just getting the recognition that you deserve. And it's crazy because I had this one guy approach me at the store after I got out of work, and he was like, "Oh, you the guy that run that podcast, don't you?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." He like, "Yeah, man, I recognize the face. But man, keep on doing what you're doing, man. We ain't got a lot of people like you, man. It seems like you're the only one to care." And I was like, "Yeah, I do care." But not only that, he gave me like a piece of paper because he wanted my autograph. So that really meant a lot to me. I might be famous one day, so he might sell it on eBay or auction it off somewhere. I don't care. It don't matter to me. But that really made my night, considering 8 hours of hell that I had to go through. But other than that, I'm just humble. And I never let nothing change me. I don't let nothing, the good, the bad, the ugly, change me. Because either way it goes, if I allow it to change me, then my blessings will be blocked. And I can't have my blessings blocked. Been through enough. Been through a lot of pain to get my blessings blocked. But yeah, so I just want everybody to know that the mixtape is happening. Artists, I have pushed back the mixtape for November 5th. So give y'all enough time to submit y'all tracks. And I will be doing 3 tracks myself. And there will be a volume 2 coming out in January. So be expecting that. Be expecting everything else. I can't tell y'all my plans because people love to, infiltrate. So I just, give y'all a little brief. But right now, the mixtape is the number 1 priority right now. So y'all have enough time to submit your tracks. And it will be a couple music videos. Hey, I wish I can give y'all a dozen, but I can't because I'm on a budget. I got bills to pay. So, but yeah, y'all have until Halloween to submit y'all music to me so I can edit out and premiere it and stuff like that, advertise, all that good stuff. But yeah, we got a special guest coming, and this guy, heard so much about him, and I'm gonna be getting to know him for the first time on the show. All I know is that he does security and he's a fisherman. So, considering that I never went fishing before, it just seemed like he's an interesting guy. So, I can't wait to bring him to the platform and see what he got to say. But I just be telling people, man, like, I will have anybody and everybody on my show. Just act like you got some sense. And because like I said, we doing this for the community. We doing this for the neighborhoods. We doing it for every side of town, the country. Because I love my black people, man. And one thing about me is that I gotta, show us in a different light. Show us what the media and the world portray us, And we gotta change the narrative of just being ignorant and uneducated and rambunctious and all that stuff. Because a lot of us have some sense. A lot of us was raised right. So we just gotta, stop the beef and stop the nonsense. Because we're making these prisons richer, these mortuaries richer. We're making everybody rich while we stay broke and poor. So we just gotta, learn how to work together and be together. So, but yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot the music. I forgot to play the music today. My bad, guys. But yeah, this is going to be on the mixtape and everything like that. Shout out to my boy, Smoke Skywalker, for just being a friend. I met him through the show too. Just everybody that I met through the show, we all have this is a family right here. This is a union, an Avengers, Because like I said, I love everybody, man. I want everybody to win. I want everybody to eat. Just don't take food out of my mouth. But other than that, we all coming together for a purpose. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Y'all didn't have to. Man, this is my anthem. Hating on me because it happens every damn day. Woo. You know what's crazy? What's crazy is that when you're doing something positive, and when you're doing something good and everything like that, nobody want to give you your props. Nobody want to give you your flowers, But let you fight. Let you have a disagreement or just acting just in a ignorant fashion. People paying attention then. You get all the views, you get all the comments, you get all the eye emojis, And like I said, I'm just trying to, help my people, man. If anything, I am black. At the end of the day, I can't act like we don't have rotten apples. We got a whole bunch of rotten apples. And as much as I'm about unity and peace and tranquility, everybody isn't on the same page. Everybody wasn't raised like I was raised. And I'm just trying to come up. And when I come up, the city gonna come up. Because I'm taking a lot of people. Well, I ain't gonna say that because that's how MC Hammer got broke. But I'm gonna take a few people with me. One day, the 1804 show gonna have a building. It's gonna have a studio. It's gonna have a, $1,000 equipment. A whole set. And that's what I'm going. Because You gotta pay attention to words that people say. You know, a lot of people talking about, oh, I love your little show. I'm like, little show? Like, what the hell you doing? What you got? You got an LLC? You got a business license? You got tax write-off? No? So shut up. It's just so easy to try to discredit somebody's dream and vision because people settled. And I'm not gonna settle. Do you realize that the company Apple started in the garage with an idea? It doesn't matter where you start. It's all about where you're going. Not even when you finish, you know? Because a lot of y'all just really just has this misconception. All y'all think about is money. Everything isn't about money. It's all about the legacy. It's all about where you're going to be remembered for. It's all about, you know, passing the torch down to your kids, you know, having something for the next generation. I don't do this because I want money. I get money. I got money, you know? See, a lot of people haven't been through nothing to grasp that concept or that mentality. Because if anything, money can't save you. If you're a lame, then you're a lame with money. Money can't fix everything. Because if I had the opportunity, then a lot of people would have not died. I would have saved them from dying if I would have paid it back. You know, a lot of y'all don't know pain until you have to help pay for somebody's funeral. So I'm a G. I'm certified. A lot of y'all don't even have no war stories. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just be talking because it sounds good. Everybody just be, you know, rambling about their wonder years, but they have no credentials. They damn sure don't have no scars. Only scar you got is when you scrape your knee outside playing. But I had went through hell and back to get to this point. You know, like I said, I don't try to be something that I'm not. I'm on my business. If people can see my stories wasn't popping like it was back when I was just a regular Joe. But now that I'm doing something for myself, everybody in my business, it's a lot of people is keeping surveillance on me. I be thinking a lot of people the feds because they watching me. They are watching me. They will watch before they support. And just know, everybody isn't happy for you. There's some people waiting on you to fail. But hey, that's why I pray every day. I'm praying while they praying on me. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I can't help it. I'm gonna just be me, man. I've always been me. Like, nothing has changed. Nothing has took away anything. If anything, it made me stronger. A lot of people don't know what it's like when you have to be alone and by yourself. And when you have to start over, being left for dead. And that's why it's really important that we just take away the mask on my show. Because people don't be listening, they be hearing, but they don't listen. And it's really important that people listen because you don't know someone's story. You know their name, you may know their face, but you don't know their story. You don't know how many nights that they went hungry, how many nights they ain't have nowhere to sleep. When I tell people that the most difficult thing to ever happen to you is when you homeless and You got to figure out where to sleep, where you going to lay your head at night, which family member that you can trust without your business getting put out there. It's tough, man. So I admire anybody who went through something and still can smile, still can joke, still can be social. It ain't easy. Trust me. It's a motherfucker sometimes. You know, I'm trying to watch my language so my video won't get flagged by the book, because they be hating. So, but a lot of us got our priorities wrong. A lot of us just has this thing about us that we always right all the time, that we can't be checked, we can't be negotiated. You know, I appreciate all my friends and everybody who tells me that I'm wrong, because, hey, I'm human. I'm not in no, I would say, the rules doesn't count against me for being wrong. I can be wrong, and I be wrong a lot. You know, I can apologize. I'm not no narcissist. I don't try to play victim, and I damn sure don't blame shift and point the finger. If anything, I can take responsibility for my actions. And a lot of it came from just trusting the wrong people, because I have always had this good heart. I have always thought if I help somebody, then they would come back and help me. If I, you know, took somebody into my home, then they will repay me when they get on their feet. But it never happened like that, because I was thinking that people was like me. And when you think people are like you, you're going to always fail. You're going to always get your heart broke, because everybody wasn't raised like you. And it makes you bitter, it makes you angry, it makes you confrontational, because you want to fight now because this person, you know, used you. But a lot of times we just got to take responsibility for our own actions. I could take an L. I've been taking L's my whole life. I could suffer in silence, unlike some people. Some people want to sneak this and make subliminal statuses and subliminal tweets and subliminal posts and all that. You know, like I said, I have learned a long time ago that the truth doesn't matter, because everyone has their own definition or their own recollection of what really happened. Because I don't argue with people. Because if anything, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm 33 years old. I'm paying my own bills. And why would I have to put myself in a ring so people can see a fight? You don't always have to fight with your fists. You damn sure don't have to shoot, stab. You know, be volatile with your words. You can always use your mind. You can always walk away. And I had to learn a lot about myself, because I had to learn to forgive. It's tough to forgive, because people don't forgive you when you do something to them, but they want you to forgive. Or everybody be like, oh, the forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you. But, you know, now I understand it, you know. Yes, it's for me, because I don't want to walk around with that energy. A lot of people don't understand how powerful energy really is, man. Especially when you get older, and when you're an empath, you feel that energy, you feel that aggression, you feel that resentment. You feel it, and it does something to your body. It messes with your sleep, you know, because emotions is deadly. Because emotions first become emotional, then it gets mental, then it becomes physical. And you don't want to be sick in 2021, especially with this pandemic and this virus going around. Because if you have a heart attack, you know what I'm saying, they will declare you dead from the coronavirus. You know, it's like there's no more cause of death anymore. Like you will be another statistic. You will be another number, another stat. So I don't know where my guest's at. I hit him up. I let him know I was starting the video. So if anybody wondering, I'm kind of stalling. You know, I'm reflecting. I'm summarizing and stuff. So cut me some slack. I'm getting in contact with him now. He told me he was at work, but he said he can join the live still. But I'm just giving y'all a little what's in my head, my thoughts and shit. But yeah, I just never understood how we have so much hate towards one another so quickly. And these white supremacists and these police who have killed unarmed black men, women, and children, and they still living their lives unscathed, untouched, unharmed. But yet, in the past month, I have gotten so many death threats, so many hate mail, so many people pretending to support me, and then, you know, trying to talk shit about me. And I don't understand that. Like, what's so wrong with seeing your brother from your block, from this person that went to school with you, person you work with, person to win? What's wrong with that? But yet, y'all would praise the person that got out of jail, or somebody who selling drugs and this and that. Y'all would big him up. Or a chick that's a CNA, or she does hair and sell lashes, or Avon, and she the truth. Or a stripper, you know, porn star, OnlyFans and this and that. And it's crazy. This OnlyFans stuff, like, I have never seen so many people support or help another person besides the OnlyFans models. Because the OnlyFans models, they would help somebody promote their page and help them get some money, get some fans, get some subscribers. But yeah, you know, I've been doing my show for 7 months now. And so many people try to take me down. So many people hated on me. So many people criticize me. But yeah, they have never done anything for themselves in their whole life. All they know is working a job. You know, being somebody else's slave. I'm not saying nothing wrong with that, but I'm saying, while we still young, you might as well go after your dream. You can't depend on these companies and these corporations to withhold your employment there. Because it's hard out here. It's really hard being black, you know, regardless of if you're male, female, it's hard out here. Because everybody is expendable. Anybody can be replaced. And when I was in my dark place, when I was depressed and everything, what really made me start this show was the fact that I was almost done. I was over. Because I have went through so much. And it just seemed like dang, like, this is it for me. This is all she wrote. You know, I worked so hard. I get up out of bed every day. I clean my crib, have my coffee, watch the news, get dressed, get ready for work, head out the door, work my 8 hours, 12 hours, 13 hours, come home. Gotta do it all over again. And I gotta do this until I'm in my damn 50s? No. Once you reach a particular age, we was just, depending on how old you are, because I'm 33, so 20 years ago, I was 13. And that shit went by so fast. And this was going by fast, too. At the end of the day, you can't blame your daddy. You can't blame your mama if you don't become a success. Regardless if you had a parent or two parents and this and that, at the end of the day, it's all about what you done with your life. And I'm fortunate, man. Like, I may not be rich. I may not be stunting. I may not have a pocket full of money because I don't like to bring attention to myself like that. But other than that, I'm healthy. I got a roof over my head. I know when my next dollar coming. I'm a hustler. I can talk for myself. I'm outspoken. I ain't the finest nigga in the world, but I'm cute. So I'm 6'5", 280. So, and I'm smart, intelligent. But other than that, you just never know what a person been through. And you always gotta tell certain people, because everybody comes with assumptions and just think that you have it so good, but yet they don't understand or realize the struggle. They see the reward, but they don't see the struggle behind the reward. And I was that nigga that I used to sleep in the basement at my grandma's house, my sister's house, my auntie house. I still stand in at the bus stop. I don't got no whip yet, but I will. Other than that, walking miles and miles to work. When I lived in Detroit, I used to walk 6 mile to 8 mile every day to help my sister with the bills. Rain, sleet, hail, or snow. I put my life on the line so many times and could have got killed, got robbed before, got jumped, got stabbed, all types of stuff. So when y'all see me smile, when y'all see me happy, it's because I've been through so much and I'm still standing. Y'all used to seeing black men on their knees. Y'all don't want everybody to prevail. Y'all don't want everybody to overcome because y'all hate a person so much to the point that you don't want to see them happy. You don't want to see them have a victory lap, It's so many people want to see me at third place so they can be first place. And I don't care what place you put me. If anything, I have survived depression. You ain't really been depressed until you lose friends, you lose family, you lose money, you lose a place to stay. So, but yeah. Yeah, I see you, bro. Just send me an invite. I think I talked to y'all long enough. Trying to get him in here. But I think that was just really important. because I need for everybody to understand that you just don't know a person's story or origin until you have to walk in their shoes. And I just think that it's really important that we stop being judgmental. You know, we need to try to get to the mature level of taking our time to get to know each other and understanding each other and protecting each other. Because all the real ones dying, all the real ones either guilty by public opinion or getting scrutinized, ridiculed, all types of stuff. While the fake ones get to go to and be untouched. So I respect anybody that's real because it's hard to stay humble. It's hard, especially when you get a little success, you know. And I ain't really done all that I wanted to do yet, but I started. So, I mean, it's cool getting the flowers, you know what I'm saying? It's cool, but I'm not satisfied until I get my face on a wall. You know, that's when I know that it was all worth it. That it was all a fight and my journey and stuff. So when I go to that grave or go to that cremation machine and this and that, it was all worth it at the end of the day. I'm sorry, bro. Facebook is not letting me add you. But we go we gonna figure this out. Yeah, it's funny because I'm seeing all the comments popping. Man, y'all crazy. Yeah, you know, I don't know what's going on tonight, but it's just not letting me add bro in. Everybody else get an add button, but not him. It's crazy. But real talk, man, I'm just happy that I'm back. I'm happy that I'm happy to be smiling, and I'm glad I got my old self back. Cause I was tripping for a few years. So everybody always tell me like, man, like your energy, your aura, all that is on point. I'm like, hell yeah. And it wasn't easy. Cause I felt like I had to fight with the devil, man. And then mainly, also, I had to fight myself. You know, I had to look at that man in the mirror. And it's tough to having to face yourself and just say like, damn, I messed up. And not only that I messed up, but the people that really cared about me, they're no longer here because they gone now. So, like I said, I'm just trying to hang in there and just show people that you can be what you want. Don't give up. Don't stop. You're going to have haters. You're going to have doubters. And most definitely, don't listen to your family. Because they people too. They're not going to understand why you move the way you move or what made you do what you doing now. They ain't going to understand it until it works and you blow up. Now everybody is your favorite cousin and everybody is this and everybody is that. So you can't give up. You can't, just let people win. You got to win. So, but like I said, I'm just, okay, there you go. this music down a little bit. Okay, we waiting to see if this work.
Yo,
Yo, what up, man?
what's going on, family?
Man, nothing, bro, man. My bad. I don't know what happened, but it works now. So,
You all good? Everybody, you caught me at work, so
yeah, welcome to the show.
appreciate it. Appreciate it. We can throw these headphones in right quick. Right,
Yeah, man,
yeah.
get that money. Get that money.
Man, I got to, man. I got shoot. I'm here at my part-time job. If I'm not here, I'm out here bounty hunting. If I'm not bounty hunting, I'm out here doing security, or I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, increase my fishing, you know what I'm saying, career. That's all I do if I'm not asleep.
Hey, I feel that, man. Sure, you got the work ethic of Uncle Ruckus. I'm not saying you got the mentality, but you know, Uncle Ruckus always had a job. He never had the same job. I'm like, dang.
See, it's the Jamaican inside of me, bro. You know, I got a little bit of Jamaican up in me, and I think that's what be coming out. You know what I'm saying? So I got to do it. I got to do it.
Hey,
Okay.
I feel that, man. Yeah, so how about you introduce yourself to everybody and give a little brief introduction about yourself?
All right. Well, I'm Rayshodd Douglas. You know, everybody in Saginaw pretty much know either heard of me. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, pull on my coattails, make it sound like I'm some big shit stuff or something like that, because I know I'm not. But most of everybody know me either from my security, from being a bounty hunter, or, you know, my fishing. Mostly everybody knows me from my fishing. You know, I've been doing this fishing thing since I was like, oh my God, 5, 6 years old. That's my passion. That's what I love to do. I'm trying to make a career out of it. You know, I'm in online fishing tournaments right now, trying to hopefully make it to a 15th place overall in this series that I'm in. If I do that, I'm in my first major league fishing competition, and top prize, I think it was like 100,000. Yeah,
Woo! Yeah,
yeah.
it's crazy because like I never went fishing. I never nobody ever took me. So who was the person that first took you fishing and made you fall in love with it?
Well, actually, the first person that ever took me fishing was my grandfather, Gilbert Douglas, Lord rest his soul. When I was, I say, around 5 years old, him and my mom took me out to the Cass River out here in Bridgeport, and they actually recorded it on VHS. I hooked on to my first fish, which was a 20-pound carp that actually almost dragged me into the water at 5 years old. And since then, I've been just going hard. There was a time, though. There was a time during my adolescent period where I did give up fishing. I just left it alone during high school because, heck, I was in a drum line. I was in Saginaw High drum line. That's where all my time went to, you know what I'm saying? I was captain of a drum line. I got to get that straight. But other than
That's
that,
dope.
though, you know, yeah, man, it's something different. Like, I've been looking around Saginaw and looking at the scene when it comes to like our professional athletes that we have here. You know, we got Lamar Woodley, we got, you know, a lot of people don't know, but you know, Draymond Green, that's actually my younger brother. And with that being said, that lets you know I got a lot of champions in my family. So I can't dilly dally and half step when it comes down to what I'm doing. If I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna represent the family, I'm gonna represent the family the right way. You see me?
Yeah, that's
So
dope,
that's
man, cause I went to school with your brothers, man, and a lot of people don't really understand
right.
how important that is because pretty much everybody has a role to play
Yes.
when it comes to siblings, man, and I don't have a relationship with my siblings like that. If anything, I try, I'm pretty much different, and I'm pretty sure you can understand where I'm going with this. Like when you're the different sibling and this and that, um, it just kind of like it's tough. It's tough to gain people approval. But I got
Oh yeah.
so comfortable in my own skin to the point that I'm not seeking any validation or approval from anybody no more.
Bingo. That I totally understand. I totally get. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes down to, me, I was the black sheep of the family. I was the different kid. All the kids outside playing basketball and football and stuff. I'm skateboarding up the street doing kick flips and stuff, or looking for something to examine, what I'm saying, to take back home to my mom's house to examine it on my chemistry set or something like that. Like that was me. And I even grew up different. I'm not your average. I'm gonna be real. I'm not your average black guy. You know what I'm saying? I listen to rock and roll. I'm a DJ, but I only DJ dubstep and techno and house music. I love the outdoors. I hunt. I fish. I can survive. All this crap that we got out here, internet and all that crap. I don't need all that. Throw me in the woods for a week by myself without nothing. I bet you I survive.
Ooh, shoot. Man, I'm gonna need you to write a survival guide or something, because I sure as hell won't survive.
Honestly, bro, I already got a survival guide written out for my family and friends. Like when it comes down to stuff like everything that's been going on throughout the pandemic and everything, everybody been coming to me asking me, okay, what do I do for this? What do I do for that? How much water do I need? How much ammo do I need? How much of this? How much of that? And it's always like that. That's how it is. Hey, Miss Tracy, y'all gotta bear with me for a little bit. Like I said, I am at work. I'm in my part-time job at Admiral, so I do have
Hey, it's
my
all good,
customers
man.
coming in.
Oh, it's all good, bro.
But yeah, man, during the pandemic, yeah, that's fine. Throughout the pandemic, I had so many people asking me and calling me, what should I do? This, how much water I need to have? You the doomsday prepper, so tell me what I need to do. They went out and did it, and sure as crap, everybody was good on toilet paper and everything. That was the killer. You got a $30 one, baby.
Man, I remember that. That was crazy. It was funny, but it was just not funny. But I was just like, damn, how much ass is in your
You
house
want
for
this
all
one?
that toilet paper?
Man, and that's the thing, bro. Like I went through so much paper my doggone self, then I was going getting paper for my grandparents and stuff. It was just like, wow, I couldn't even really move in Walmart and stuff like that, man, because everybody was out there tripping over this toilet paper.
Yeah, and it was crazy because I work in the hospital too, so I
Okay.
literally saw the pandemonium and stuff like that. But I always been the type of person where I don't believe in ish until ish happens.
Right.
But I
Right.
knew that it was gonna calm down. I'm not saying that we back to normal, because I believe we would never get back to the way it was. And I just tell people, while we kind of like neutral right now, just get your money, hustle, because we're in the greatest era right
Right.
now where anybody can come up. So that's what I
Right.
advise people.
See, the pandemic really hurt me because the simple fact was I actually lost my grandparents both within 9 months of each other from this pandemic. And it really, I'm still feeling it right now. I'm at the point now where I'm kind of calming down, but it never really goes away.
No, no, it doesn't, bro. I lost both my grandmothers 2 years apart, so I
Right.
understand. And
Yeah.
and I send my condolences to you too.
Appreciate it, bro. Like I really do. Like this has been hitting home real hard lately. And the simple fact of now that I lost my uncle a few days ago, now things are getting even harder. I actually got more personal things that's been happening over the last few days, but that's just like you were saying, as black men, we got to strive, we gonna survive. Ain't got no
Yeah,
choice.
yeah. And just like with the topic that I was hitting on, Um, a lot of people don't understand until they have to walk in your shoes.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
when I tell black people about going through PT, PTSD and shit, they don't know what that means. They like, what is that? Like, and then the ones who do know it, they just like, oh, you get it from the army, the war and this and
Nah,
that.
it's more than just that.
and and I was like young, bro, going through that, bro. Like, it was crazy. I would say um everybody couldn't help me because I try to
Right.
talk to people and stuff about it. I was telling people that, man, I'm so sleepy, but I can't sleep. And they're like, well, just go to sleep. And I'm like, it's not that simple to just go to sleep when you have the same recurring dream coming
Over and
towards you.
over and over.
Yeah, so it was crazy that the person that I didn't expect to help me actually sat me down, and he was like, pretty much, he's like a father figure to me. So he sat me down, and he was just like, call me by my real name, because usually he called me by my nickname. But I knew that it got serious when he said, William, what's the matter, son?
Even.
And I was like, whoa.
Even.
So
Bro, I done been there before, you know what I'm saying? Like real talk, not too long ago. I ain't gonna get it in too much detail, but 1060.
yeah, it's just the worst thing about that is a lot of black men is afraid to be vulnerable. They're afraid to just let people in,
Yeah.
because we've been hurt so many times.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And I advocate on
Receipt machine down.
or like just expressing my feelings and stuff like that. Because
The thing about
we
it,
just gotta.
we're being a black man
What you
in
were saying, Joe?
America. We're being a black man in America. Mhm. Yeah. Well, being a black man in America and you're doing like different things, trying to, like my platform, you got Ray the Fisherman, then you got Show Platform. I know it ain't stopped. It's a platform. It like our platforms are not looked at as a quote unquote big thing or a big deal to a lot of people because of the quote unquote city that we're in, because of the violence that goes on in our city and stuff like that. And I have to tell people a lot, it's not the people. I mean, the city is sometimes the people. We are so ignorant to our ways that we refuse to wake up and see the light of what's going on. And it just kills me sometimes because I know we can do better as a people. I know we can do better, but it all starts up here. And that's what we failing to realize. We seeing everything that's going on out here, and it's a bunch of bumba clot, for real. It's a
Yeah,
bunch of bumba. And with me being on this side where I've worked with police before, you know what I'm saying, doing the security thing, the bounty hunting thing, I see both sides of the spectrum, and it sucks on both sides, on both levels. How can I be a black man in this world fighting for what I think is right, but I got people looking at not even me, they just looking at my badge? Like, that's kind of messed up. Even like I said, even on my platform with Raider Fisherman, everybody know what I do. But yeah, like you said, with your death threats and stuff like that, oh yeah, I've had a lot of people come in my inbox on Raider Fisherman telling me, oh, what I'm doing is stupid. I need to stop. And I ain't gonna even get into the racial stuff because that's one thing that really been killing me. Like the racial stuff over these last few years has been so horrible. Like why is everything coming out now?
man,
Why
tell me
is
about
really
it. Tell me
it's
about it.
like it's like it puts my mind in a quandary because this I know history repeats itself, but this is too soon for history to be repeating itself.
Yeah, to be honest with you, bro, I didn't think we was gonna see so many assassinations just live like we have in this generation,
Yes, sir.
and it just now prevalent because of phones, and the same thing that we love, it's gonna come back to destroy us, and that's why
Yes.
I don't get caught up in a image that people perpetuate on me, because
Yep.
I'm my own person,
Yep.
and I'm really real, and I'm open. Like, one thing I don't never want for people to do is put me in a category, man, and because people just be like, oh, you not supposed to do this, you ain't supposed to curse, you're supposed to be a law-abiding citizen and this and that. And I'm like, I am all those things. If
Right.
anything, I got to give it to you uncensored, because nothing was ever uncensored to me. Well, censored to me. I can't be censored in an uncensored world. It don't work like that.
It don't.
And they
It
just think
don't.
that we just, yeah, they just think that, we just be just bitter and have a chip over our shoulder. And a lot of times I would say that I do.
Winner.
You
I
still
actually
there,
just
bro?
I just actually had my chip knocked
Okay.
off my shoulder. Uh, they actually schooled me to the game about something, we've been going through. And it's for me to sit my butt down and think about it like, it took an 18-year-old to actually teach me something new. And I'm like, wow. He put me in a mind frame where I started thinking about everything that I got going on. Like, man, is this? I'm doing everything right. I'm going the right direction. I'm motivated now. That young man motivated me to even go even harder on everything that I'm doing in all aspects of life.
So what was it? You don't have to give full details about it, but to give a little example of what he said, a little sample.
Basically, I'm not gonna lie, he is one of my followers on YouTube or whatnot, and he asked me what happened to my old page on YouTube, and I told him what happened. I had got hacked or whatnot, and I lost a lot of my followers and stuff, my subscribers or whatnot. And I was, what I'm saying, honestly, I've just been thinking like, I think I'm about to just stop this YouTube stuff. I'm about to stop this Facebook stuff and just try to just focus on my career even more. And he was like, don't even do that, because the simple fact of the matter is, yeah, you might not have as many subscribers you had before. You only got 300 something followers on Facebook, but those are your faithful people. They enjoy everything that you're doing. Every time, you put a video up, those are the people that's right there for you. They the ones that's giving you your views, watching it. Don't let your fans down because, you feeling discouraged about anything that's going on in life. I'm like, dang,
Yeah.
that right here. Hit me right here. That young man to tell me that I had to get shit. I owe him a fishing pole for that one.
Yeah, bro. I feel you on that, because my page got hacked. My old Facebook got hacked.
I
And
remember
whoever hacking
that.
it, man, whoever hacking it is having a good time, because they're just enjoying, trying to just slander and scandalize my name. And I got episodes that I can't even get out because of what they done. But it just made me go harder as well, and allow me to see who really rock with me and stuff. And but I understand, but those do-overs is what makes champions, man. It's what makes people bosses, because
Right.
everybody gonna take a loss. Everything isn't going to go according to plan, but at the end of the day, it's all about just being persistent
Oh
and
yeah.
just having the maturity of just knowing that things is going to be effed up, most of the time.
Yeah.
But
A small business owner, I
but
know that part oh too well.
Yeah, that's what comes with the territory. And, I had to talk to somebody today, man, because, they don't understand that. And I just tell people like, man, you gonna always have to go through something, and you gotta be able to be prepared for it. And because anything can happen at any given second, man. It only takes a second for your whole life to change forever.
Oh yeah, boy, don't I know it.
Because, because to be honest with you, bro, um, I haven't been so happy in so long. Well, when I became happier again, because I took a huge loss, man. Like before I was 30, lost both my brother and my stepfather. And my stepfather was like my dad. He raised me. And when he died and this and that, I was like, dang, I was really at like a crossroad and didn't know how I was going to bounce back. And I tell people all the time that you have no idea what a person going through and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I'm not a people person, I'll be careful with my words a little bit. I'll be careful how I treat people and stuff, because I don't want to be that person that made them off themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Trust and believe. I get you.
I don't want I don't want to have any more guilt that I already have. So, but I would say my brother, he was, he was my first best friend. And the worst thing that he ever done to me was die. I would
Yeah,
say that that was the worst.
sounds like me and my boy Rayshodd Atwater. Back in high school. That was the one that hit home for me. My first one. That was my brother. And we were supposed to go to Tennessee State University together and stuff like that. And it was just that fateful Halloween. We got that call. Ooh, Lord. And I just finished paying off the hospital for kicking that hole in that wall. And that was after senior year. That was after '05. That was '05. Man.
And
But
that's
I
crazy,
feel you.
man, because that's
I
the
feel
day
you.
that's the day my brother passed too. So I hate Halloween too, man. We gonna have to this year Halloween. We gonna have to get them up, have some drinks or something. Just talk about how we hate that damn day.
Yeah, man.
Because
Most
I hate that
definitely.
damn day.
Man, tell me about it. Trust and believe. I know.
I hate that
I I
motherfucking day.
I know. I can't. After that happened, I couldn't stand Halloween no more. I love Christmas because that's my mama' favorite holiday. Rest her soul. And my boy Rayshodd was born on that day, so I can't just sit up here and stunt. I love them. I love Christmas, but I hate Halloween. I hate it. Something always bad happen on Halloween. Hell, sometimes I don't even work at like clubs or something because I just know I just had that feeling like I need to stay home.
Yeah, me too, bro. And like I said, I always admired you because you don't really see a lot of black men fishing no more. And then just seeing just how passionate you are about it, and looking at the pictures of your catches and stuff like that, you catching big old fish and stuff, and and that's and that's pretty much how it is. I would say fishing is the like every aspect in life. Like, you know, a real man, a real boss would teach someone how to fish instead of getting them the worm.
Yeah, and
And
that's literally me.
and you pretty much perfected it, and like you got it, man. And
I
that's
mean, I appreciate that. I ain't the best out here in the state, let alone country, nothing like that. But You know, I try. I know I'm not no amateur. I can tell you that much. I can hang with these pros out there. So yeah.
So other
But
than that, what your other hobbies are?
pretty much all I do is just fish and hunt. But I like, you know what I'm saying? I like shooting my bow and arrows with my sons. They love bow hunting and stuff. So I do that with them. Love flying my drones around. Love playing baseball, hockey. You know, like I said, I'm different. But most of my time, if I do not have anything to do, it's spent outdoors. I just can't be the one to sit up in the house all day and just lounge around on the game or on the couch. Yeah, that's cool here and there. But me, I get that itch. I got to get out. I got to go do something. I got to keep my body active and keep going. You know, like I got to. And I keep my sons around me, both my sons around when I'm doing all that stuff because I don't want them to fall victim of being those kind of kids that are trapped in a tablet, trapped in a PlayStation and the Xbox, trapped on the laptop. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. Y'all get your butts out here. You know, if you look at my old page on Facebook, it's a video on there where I'm showing my kids how to camp, showing them how to fish, how to build a fire, how to scrounge, you know, just job out in the woods. That's what I like doing. Doing that stuff. I've been trying to put together actually a youth fishing program here in Saginaw. I, all they know is football and basketball. Some know baseball, but they don't have no outdoors like real Michigander outdoors type activities to do, nor a person of our complexion to show our youth what to do, how to do this. So I want to step up and be the one to show them, okay, this is how you do this. This is how you tie the proper knot on your line. This is how you know, clean and prepare your fish. This is how you look for tracks for hunting rabbit, hunting wild game, turkey, stuff like that. I want kids out here in this inner city to understand and feel that. At the end of the day, there ain't gonna be no damn grocery stores in a minute. I don't want to say it like that, but that's how it's looking like. And all children need to know the basic survival skills from the wilderness. I ain't trying to be racist and all stuff like that, but these white people do it while we can't do it. That's how I look
I
at that
feel
one.
you. You know, I feel you. That's really unfortunate because there's a lot of men our age who don't know how to cook, who don't know how to clean, don't know how to
Yeah,
drive. You know, and and I wanted to ask you this too, because a
right.
lot of people don't really understand, like, you know, how our First Amendment rights are being taken away. You can't say what you want. You can't be who you are without
Yeah,
facing the
you know,
consequences. And I tell people that it's really a war on masculinity, and they don't understand that. They don't see that. They just be like, you know what I'm saying? It's all in y'all mind and this and that. But
how
when
is it
we was
all in the
coming up,
mind? How is it all in the mind when it is literally visualized on every platform that you are seeing out here in this world now? But it's not even a visualization of all men being feminized and brought to a situation like that. It's only us, black men. Why is that? It's from movie stars all the way down to clothing designers. Why is that? Why do you all want to feminize the black man? What's up with that?
yeah, and I just feel like they want the women to be masculine, and they want us to be, you know, feminine. And I'm sorry, I can't have no other masculine energy in my house. Like if I have a
Exactly.
chick, and I'm gonna have to tell her, like, look, look, this is my house, this is my rules. You don't like it, you gotta get out. You know, so because I'm
Yeah,
a
I
man, I
mean,
don't care about
I
none of
get
that.
it.
You know, because like, and here's my thing, Meryl. Like, I'm single because of the fact that I want to be the man. And I don't mind compromise. I don't mind working as a team. But ain't
Right.
nobody is going to little kid me. Nobody is
Bingo.
going to run me.
There you go.
You know,
Trust and believe, bro.
I'm independent
I
too.
understand that.
Like,
Yeah, man. And, I can't
shoot.
even stunt. I actually just got out of a relationship. You know, it was like, it was a little bit of that. I ain't gonna say I'm the most perfect man in the world. I know I messed up. Yeah, what I did, I ain't gonna lie about it or mess up head or whatever. Yeah, I ended up having a conversation with another female. But the reason that I did that, and it's gonna seem like a cop out, it's gonna seem like an excuse to a lot of people, but y'all gotta understand from a man's point of view, once you do shit over and over and over, when it's the same thing, and you trying to be a team, but there's no I in team, but they always want to make sure that it's a me in team. That ain't gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't gonna work. When you try to tell somebody, about give them advice on how to change their problem, and instead of taking that energy and listening to you, they want to flip it. You know what I'm saying? And oh, don't tell me what I need to hear. Just tell me what I want to hear. That's negative energy that's gonna bring us down as a team. We don't need that, baby. Don't need that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that
And
and that'll really mess up
yeah.
that negative energy and not wanting to be a team together. That'll really bring a relationship down. You can't. It's give or take in all of these relationships, and somebody got to give when the other person is taking, and vice versa. Because man, it's a lot nowadays. Like I miss the times where my grandparents used to tell me how everybody used to be together, to get along. You got your wife, you got your husband, everybody cool, staying in marriages 50 years. What, marriages don't last nothing but what, 2 years nowadays? If that,
Yeah, because
like,
back
wow,
in the
man.
day, shoot, back in the day, like our grandfathers could have an outside baby, or our daddies could have an outside baby, but they, you know, work it out. But we soft, man.
I mean, yeah, man. I mean, but them days are over
We
with though,
soft, man.
because we had some messed up grandparents and pops, what I'm saying, dads too. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna stunt. We did. But, like you said, at the end of the day, they could literally fix their stuff and come out on top. But it's like you got so many. I don't want to make it. Oh, okay, I ain't gonna even say that because it's gonna seem like I'm just getting on women, just like downplaying women. I don't want that to. I don't want the female viewers to think that I'm just downplaying. You know what I'm saying, women or something like that. But I just wish y'all would listen, ladies. Can y'all please just listen sometimes? Like, you got to do more than listen with your ears. You have to listen with your eyes. You have to listen with your nose and your smells. You have to listen with your heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't think about the auditory listening. Think about the sensational listening, the feels, the smells. You know, you got to listen. Don't hear it, listen. And I let them take whatever they want from them, because anything else, I'm gonna have to charge you $39.99 an hour.
no CODs.
No, my cash app is gonna be in the description.
Facts, man. Yeah, yeah. Because my last relationship, bro, I would say that I was trauma bonding. It wasn't no relationship, and
Hmm.
I had to, I had to see the light. You know what I'm saying? I had to get towards the light, because two people in the darkness isn't gonna work. I don't care what they say about science with the, protons and neutrons and this and that. Two people gotta be happy for it to work. Like,
Exactly.
the only thing that's great. It's the sex. You know, two toxic people having sex. That's the bomb. You know, so that's fire
But
right there.
shit,
But
bro, sometimes that ain't even it. Sometimes people don't even like the doggone sex. They just there to be there because they in a good situation that they don't want to come away from. That's all. A lot of people use relationships as crutches so they can have a leg to stand on while they're trying to get themselves together for other things, or you know what I'm saying, this and that. I can't start, like I said, I've been there, man. Like, but you can't expect for a person to keep doing the exact same thing over and over and over again in a relationship, though. That's like I said, that's not gonna work, especially if it's something that's bugging the one person or the next person. Like if you got something going on that's really irritating your partner and you're not trying to fix it, then there is a big problem right there. There is a big problem right there. But who the heck am I to give relationship advice? I don't. If y'all don't see me on Facebook, y'all know my relationships ain't been the most sturdy. But yeah, it is what it is.
oh shoot, man, I never the fluke, the messenger. Like anything I can learn from, I'm with all ears, man. And I
Hmm.
listen to a lot of marriage people who's married, people who's in relationship, people who's engaged, and this and that. Because I just always been about family man. Because I didn't really have a stable upbringing like that,
Right.
so I didn't want to repeat the cycle. You know, if anything, um, because my dad didn't have me until he was 35. So I think that's what it's the only thing that I'm the chip off the old block about is that I'm gonna wait until I'm ready because I want everything to be, I would say, right. You know, I don't want no baby mama. I want a wife.
Man,
You know, that's
and
what I'm
I feel you.
pushing.
I felt that too. I tried. Lord knows I tried to do that one. I tried, but it's like, me and my baby mama, we better off being friends and being able to jokey joke with each other now after all these years. Finally, it wasn't meant for me and her to be together, but it was meant for them kids to come out. You know what I'm saying? So that's why God made that happen like that. But like I said, you could always want for that, but just if that's what you want, make sure you strive for that and make sure when you find that girl, you had that relationship where you're gonna have children, keep her. Keep her. Put your all into that, my brother, because simple fact is you don't want your kids to grow up in this world the same way we did. And at the same time, I'm not saying that you are or anything like that, but we got to be real. We got to be tough on our children. We got to stay on our children because, bro, we dying left and right on these doggone streets. And for us that have young boys who are about to be young men, we got to teach them the ways of how to be safe in the streets as a black man.
Yeah.
Point blank period. Like my kids know when we get pulled over, they just keep their hands right in their lap or something like that. They know not to ask no questions or anything else like that. But it's sometimes I seen it in my oldest son's eyes before. After everything that started going on, you know, all the pandemic, the cops killing everybody and stuff like that. When we got pulled over one time and I had my gun on me, my son started crying. And he told the police, my daddy has a registration for his gun. Please don't shoot him. And the cop just looked at him like, I wasn't gonna shoot your dad and stuff. And my son said, y'all doing too much stuff in the streets right now. Don't shoot my daddy, please. He has a badge and cuffs on him with his gun. Please don't shoot him. He's one of y'all. That broke my damn heart. They're trying to calm my son down, because he thought that his daddy was gonna get shot. That messed up my head, man. I'm like, damn, this the world we in now.
Yeah.
Uh, like, man, I wish I can go back to 1997. I ain't had no worries, no have to worry about none of that. But
Man,
reality,
me too,
reality is
bro.
reality.
Like Yeah, and I feel like right now this is when we are supposed to just be the most unified. We supposed to be on code. We supposed to be, striving and pushing each other to succeed and be the
Yes.
best individuals. But yeah, it's just that some people just, you know, we ain't gonna be able to save everybody, bro.
This is true.
And unfortunately, people encourage the stupidity instead of the humanity. So, but the ones that, I notice that's trying to make a difference and make a change and raise their kids and just do right, man. I salute people like you. That's why I couldn't wait to meet you.
Appreciate it, my brother. Appreciate it. I mean, it's tough, man. Being a parent out here in this, and the 2020s or whatever you want to call it, it's very, very tough. You gotta think about everything. You gotta think about the health of your child, the mental health of your child, and their well-being. I'm not saying our parents didn't have to, but how things are today. Heck, if your doggone child falls off the porch or just get a rug burn or something on their knee, you got see child protective surgeons all in your business. You got police all in your business for what? Why is this world so doggone like uptight, like punkified? I don't even want to say the other word I want to say, but it's just like this world is just, I don't know, man. I ain't gonna even speak on that one. I'm just gonna leave that alone for the NWA kick in my dough.
No, but I would say that it's becoming more um, of a cesspool,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
and I would say that the inmates is running the asylum.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's exactly what it is. But the thing is, the warden is controlling the inmates still. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, he still got everything in control. It's controlled chaos. That's what it is. It's all controlled chaos. And I'm saying that on your podcast right now, as a black man, seeing all this crap. I know what's going on out here. It's controlled chaos. But we got the exact same thing. I want everybody to go on YouTube and look up news to share and look up police video leaks. I'm not going to say nothing else on that. Just watch it. Watch those videos. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, bro?
Oh, my homeboy podcast. 384, my brother.
Okay, I got this.
Got it. But yeah, man, that's like you said, the world is becoming a cesspool and it's getting deeper and thicker every day. It's like we add an extra layer of sludge on top of everything, every bumble clot there. 384.
284.
It is.
I got it.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, like I said,
Okay, might as well. Save me a little bit of money.
it's just that people don't want to lose anything in order for them to change and everything. Like I tell people every day,
There we go.
growth is
Let's see.
good
Okay, I thought I seen
and
you unlock
change
the
is
door. I
good.
was like, hey, they closed already?
Cleaning.
Ah.
But see, the thing about this though, Will,
I'm just important enough for you to stop.
something like that. The thing about it though, Will, is like,
All right, bro. Thank you.
yeah, I'm coming to a conclusion that in the next couple years, we're all going to be systematically then. And when I say by that is, okay, yeah, everybody, I'm not saying you shouldn't get the vaccine. Everybody heard these crazy theories about the vaccine or whatever like that. But I'm not even talking about actually what's in the vaccine. What I'm saying is, okay, look at everything that's going on in New York, California, some in Wisconsin. You can't go into some places without showing a vaccination card. Ain't that a HIPAA violation, showing your medical records?
Yeah. Yeah.
So with that being said, I've seen some of these vaccination cards. There are barcodes. There are Q scan things on the back of them. So in a minute, you're going to be giving that card to people so they can scan it. Oh, well, there's your number. Boom. There it is right there. But here we go again. Rayshodd talking that crazy stuff again. Nope, we ain't gonna talk about that. He talking that conspiracy stuff. There we go. But I see it happening. Like, you can't tell me stuff like that's not happening. It's just history repeating itself. We can go back to the Tuskegee experiment. We can go back to MK Ultra. But I'm not gonna do it. Like I said, I am not about to have doggone NWA or the government kicking in my door for something that I done did or said. Nope, that is just like slavery. Nope. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Oh yeah, man. I know exactly what you're talking about. Trust me. I'll be up on all that stuff. So it's becoming as visual as possible, man, every day. And people still oblivious to it. People still think it's a game. People still on TikTok. People still bullshitting. So, but like I said, I'm not here to save everybody. And I don't know if you know about the Haitian Revolution.
Of course.
As much. Okay. Well, it's funny because like the city refused to do a story on me because they say my name is controversial. The name of my show is controversial. And
well,
it asked me like, what made you come up with that? And I told them it took a group of Black people to come together and take the country back. And the way I'm using it is we taking our neighborhoods back. We're taking our streets back, because
there you go.
I explain to people how much integration hurt us so much, because even though we was segregated, even though we was in Jim Crow and this and that, we was so well off because of the fact that there was a doctor, there was a nurse, there was a pastor, there was a police officer, there was a firefighter on the same block, a dentist living on the same block. You don't see that no more.
That's because we are being systematically taken out, man. I mean, everybody in the world knows that the Black man is the key to all power. Everybody know that. Hell, it's been said throughout the ages of time. Even, it's messed up to say it, Hitler even said it. He knew that the Black man was the, the battery to run the entire world. We are that. We are that. Hell, look at what is the name of it? I can't name it. I think of the name of the gene. But, the Black woman is the mother of all life.
Yeah.
So,
and it's funny, like, somebody have made a post that I posted it about how the housing projects being reservations, and they like how they reservations will, and I'm like, okay, when you think about it, have you ever done your research of your family tree, your ancestry? Now, I ain't talking about ancestry.com, but I'm talking about
right.
going to your elders and looking up records and asking them questions, because I tell people that slavery wasn't what y'all thought it was. or what y'all was taught in school. Because if you think about it, if that was the truth, why would they premiere that on NBC in 1972? If that was the truth, if that really happened, because they can find the Titanic, but they can't find a slave ship.
Huh. That's kind of odd that all slave ships just done disappeared. But I could go over to Antarctica right now and pay $300-400, and they could take me to a couple ships that's been sunk down there. But it ain't no slave ships around here. But y'all telling me ships were lost at sea and everything else? I know we didn't only explored 5% of the ocean in the entire world, but come on now. Some of that 5% we gonna pull up a slave ship or two. Ain't no blood clot way in hell. No, come on.
No,
There's no way.
And I just explain that to people because of the fact that they declaring something that is falsified and indoctrinated into them. Because my cousin and I, we've been looking up our family tree these past couple months, and we found out a lot of stuff, bro. Like, because I tell people this all the time. Why y'all asking for reparations for slavery? Y'all asking for the wrong thing. That's why we never got them, because y'all asking for the wrong thing. Y'all don't even know that you're because not all of us were slaves.
Not at all. There we go. Now see.
Most of us own slaves too. That's what they don't tell us.
A lot of people don't get that. A lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't know that, during slavery, the Chinese were also brought over to America, worked as slaves. The Irish were also brought over to America and worked as slaves. It wasn't just a black thing. It was like a lot of different people. You know what I'm saying?
No. And
oh Lord.
And a lot of them wasn't chained. Nobody was chained up. The real slavery is in your head. It's in your mind.
Yeah.
That's
always
the
been
real
like
slavery.
Oppression is the best way to keep a person in chains. You keep them oppressed, you keep them trying to ask for handouts and everything else like that, then you're going to stay oppressed. You're going to stay in that position that you're in. You're going to keep basically doing the same shit and getting nowhere. But until you take that same energy, like you said, going back and forth to a job day after day, and put that same energy into building your brand, build your business, you will be straight. Did the exact same thing myself. A lot of people know about Raider Fisherman now. A lot of people know about lockdown security. A lot of people know about bonding. That's, you got to take your brand and you got to take that energy and put it into your brand. But you're going to have to work hard too. Ain't nothing wrong with being at that 9 to 5, getting what you need done to get where you need to be. But at the same time, once you get where you need to be, don't fall asleep. You better stay woke.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro, like, I made people believe in the 1804 show. Because at first, it was like, 1804 show, like, man, whatever. But now, I got people in the streets shouting it. I got people at my job shouting it. There's people that used to look down on me because I work in the kitchen. I cook and stuff like that. Now they come to me and they ask me, "Do you need anything?" Because I'm willing to make a great donation and stuff like that for you. Because out of everybody in here, you got ambition, you got drive, you got determination. Like, you got it.
Yeah. Trust
But
me.
everybody isn't willing to liberate themselves, bro. Like, because they think that a prison is the bars and the dirty mattress and the little toilet and this and that. But a prison is something that you can escape. And sometimes a prison can be in your mind, you know, just
I was just gonna say, your mind could either be your personal getaway or it could be your prison to keep you from doing anything.
exactly, bro.
Anything.
And it's and it's crazy because like I watch a lot of documentaries. I watch a lot of interviews and stuff like that from
Yeah,
people from the 50s and 60s and
yeah,
how young they was, you know, doing all this activism and this, you know, people like Medgar Evers and Malcolm X and Dr. King and stuff.
yes, sir, yes, sir.
A lot of people are living past them and don't have the same influence, don't have the same, you know, drive or charisma or leadership because
Exactly,
they was
exactly.
willing to die. You know what I'm saying? They knew they was going to die, but yet never switched up.
Never switched up. Kept on going. Kept on striving until the doggone end. That's one reason why I love Malcolm X, man. You know, he never changed up. Like the after he learned the true meaning of Islam, after he learned what Allah was trying to actually bless upon him, he learned that all men are equal, but we are still all men at the end of the day, and we got more work to do on this plane before we go. So shit.
and
Oh
and and
Lord,
I and one thing
dang.
to add to that was the fact that just the fact that he had gotten 16 shots in him. Because a lot of people don't understand that he was dead after the shotgun.
Yeah,
He was dead after that. Just the fact that them cowards overkilled, finished him off, and this and that.
yep,
But he
yep.
stood on his, you know, he died on his feet, you know, and I can't imagine, you know, a lot of people can't imagine being under that type of pressure every day, just because they
Yeah.
would quit over one insult or one disagreement, one person hating on you, like, oh, it's over, I give up, I'm gonna do something else. They ain't working.
Man, screw that. Screw that. I've been in that position. I had a guy from Flint one time trying to actually start a beef with me in this fishing thing. Like it was a freaking rap battle, man. Like he coming at me telling me all kind of stuff that I'm doing wrong and trying to start beef and everything. I even challenged this guy to a doggone fish off at Wixom Lake and stuff. And I'm like, man, it's getting this serious? Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. But I'm not gonna back down from you.
And that's how it was with
Uh,
me, bro. Like, because if anything, I don't care how many people does the show, does the podcast. I don't care about that. But one thing that you're not going to do is sit back and act like that you're the king or the queen of it. When I was pretty much the first one here that was doing it, and I just, you know, want my credit. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to, you know, begin something that you're not going to be able to finish. Okay, I think we lost them. Appreciate everybody watching. Hope everybody's enjoying the episode, enjoying the show, because I am. You know, there's just two black men having a conversation. So, let's see. But yeah, I'm just about doing what I gotta do, and because I love my people, and I just love just the positive feedback. Anything that's positive, I enjoy it because it's just really difficult sometimes when you just trying to stay on the right path because it's so easy to go astray. But add him back. Should be going to bed real soon. So.
All right, there we go. I'm back. Doggone Android now.
Oh, it's
But
all
look,
good, man.
man,
Us iPhone users forgive you.
I ain't even trying to hear it. Hey, but look, y'all, I just want to tell everybody, I appreciate everybody. I'm stuck here at work right now and I got to close the store down. So it's time for me to get my butt up off this phone. But, I appreciate it, Will, man. I've been trying to get on here for like 2 months now, man. You know
Oh,
what I'm
man, my
saying? So
bad. My bad,
we
bro.
all good.
Hey, like I
We all
said,
good, baby.
it happened. This history right now. So you're
It's
gonna be
all
locked
good.
in as number 10. So anytime you want to come back, bro, just let me know.
I got you, man. And I appreciate everybody watching. I want all y'all to go out on YouTube, follow me at RayTheFisherman989. I'm on, Snapchat, Instagram. Y'all know I'm on Facebook, so everybody hit me up. Shout out to my boy Mark, Rob, and Red. Y'all know who they are. Y'all know that clothes line Slap. That's one of my, you know what I'm saying? That's one of my sponsors right there. They do their thing and they make sure your boy look good. So I got a new jersey coming out. I'm gonna have them make it. Watch. It's gonna be something awesome.
Okay, Broly. I just subscribed to your channel too.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, everybody. Let me get my butt up off of here. I'm going to be with y'all probably next episode. I'm going to get with you, Will.
Okay, bro. You be easy, man. Have a good night.
All right, brother.
All right, peace.